Ciao a tutti amici e bentornati sul mio canale, io sono Grace. Oggi continuiamo o proseguiamo la nostra avventura con il secondo episodio del quarto capitolo di Ritorno al futuro. Dunque, Edna ci ha rinchiuso in questa prigione, tra virgolette, per essere sottoposti al programma Cittadino Plus. Ok, quindi siamo riusciti a evadere grazie alla nostra morosa e adesso presuppongo che dobbiamo aiutare Doc a fuggire di lì, a salvarlo. Ok, vediamo un attimo cosa ci si prospetta. Allora, vassoio del cibo.
Can I have some of that? Feels like I haven't eaten in years.
No, that's Tannen's. He's not allowed to
Di
eat it until he's
Tannen.
taken his pacification pill. We tried to give it to him an hour ago, but he still hasn't swallowed it.
Let me try. I can be pretty persuasive.
No.
Ah, quindi c'è anche Tannen rinchiuso qua.
It'll all be over soon.
Don't touch that! I need the caffeine.
Ok, pannello di controllo, vediamo cosa ci dice.
Do you mind? I'm trying to run a complete personality rebuild on the big man himself here.
And?
And the last thing I need is your stubby little fingers turning Hill Valley's savior into a drooling rutabaga.
Is there a problem over there, citizen?
No problem, ma'am.
Good. Let's get back to it.
Ok, andiamo, quindi lì non possiamo toccare niente fin quando c'è la guardia qua. Però ci ha detto che c'è Tannen rinchiuso qua, quindi presuppongo che sia qui.
Wow, they've really got this door locked up tight. I wonder what sick freak they've got in here. Ah! I should have known.
Allora, vediamo un po' gli aiuti cosa ci
Increase
dicono.
somatosensory fluids by 17%.
Allora, non libererai mai il cittadino Brown finché non ti liberai del tecnico della console. E fin qua ci siamo. Biff è troppo fuori controllo per essere d'aiuto, ma quella pillola che doveva ingoiare potrebbe tornare utile. Chiedere a Biff di ingoiare la sua pillola provocherà una risposta tipica di Biff. Infila il giornale sotto la porta di Biff e chiedigli di ingoiare la sua pillola. Va bene, quindi vediamo un po'. Andiamo un po' nell'inventario. Infatti abbiamo il giornale. Ok. Infiliamolo sotto la porta. E tramite l'interfono o citofono chiediamo di ingoiare la pillola.
Hi, Biff. Looks like your intercom's busted. Just as well. It'd probably be just a bunch of swearing and mixed metaphors anyway.
Allora, vuoi uscire? Indovina chi ingoia la tua pillola.
The guard says I'm not supposed to give you any food until you swallow your pill.
Perfetto.
No
Quindi,
improvement, Citizen Edna. Shall I recycle the treatment?
Very well. Increase the overall stimulation levels by a factor of 1.21 kilocarls and start again.
allora, io presuppongo che questa pillola qua dobbiamo inserirla
Oh, Biff spit.
nella soda della guardia. Perché di sicuro non nel cibo, perché è BB. Vediamo un po'.
Hey, is that a public display of affection over there?
What?
Sorry, it was just a shadow.
Stop goofing around and get back to work.
Yes, sir.
Vediamo cosa gli procura questa pillola qua. Ok, sembra che lo faccia
Jeez,
addormentare.
what have they been feeding Biff? Horse tranquilizers?
Perfetto.
You, God!
Who, me?
I mean, me?
Yes, you. As you can see, that slacker of a technician is sleeping on the job again. Please be a dear and tend to the Citizen Plus control panel, will you?
Sure.
Okay, Doc, I'm in. Now, how do I get you out of here without turning you into a vegetable?
Allora, salva cittadino dalla procedura ok, fin questo, e questo lo sappiamo. Vediamo un po' la console cosa ci dice.
Jeez, where's the off button on this thing? Hey, an equalizer. At least, I think it's an equalizer.
Che sia un equalizzatore. Allora, vediamo un po'. Controllo oftalmico.
Optics.
No.
Rebalance the limbic inverters, please.
Direi proprio di no. Poi controllo volume.
Volume. Finally, a word I can understand.
Sembrano le casse del...
Okay, that moved him a few inches. Maybe I can blast him right out the door.
Sembravano le casse che avevamo tipo utilizzato all'inizio della nostra avventura, proprio il primo episodio, dove il nostro protagonista, attaccando la chitarra, fece esplodere tutto. Controllo tattile.
Tactile.
No, direi proprio di no.
Sorry.
Scusa Doc. Controllo gastrosensoriale.
Gastrosensory.
No.
I'm sorry
E
about the
controllo
discomfort, my
olfattivo.
love, but it's really all for the best.
Olfactory. I think I know what that means.
What the?
Looks like the aroma tanks have clogged themselves again.
Oh, thank you. I hadn't noticed that. Come on, make yourself useful. I'm sorry about the delay, dear. This'd go a lot easier if you just gave up this madness about time machines and altering the past. You should concentrate on the future.
There is no future for us.
You won't think that in a few more hours.
And, please, think about the consequences of your actions.
Me? You're the one threatening the social order of Hill Valley with your crazy time machine talk.
Ok, allora, la console non ci serve più mi sembra. Vediamo un po' gli aiuti cosa ci dicono. Etna è uscita, ora Martin può usare il suo microfono e magari per attaccarci forse la chitarra. Ma Martin non può emettere abbastanza decibel per sbalzare il cittadino Brown fuori dalla porta. Perché non usare di nuovo il potere del rock? Usa la chitarra e Martin, infatti. Quindi dobbiamo andare nella parte
Where's Martin?
Don't worry, dear. After we're done repairing your damn...
dove c'è il microfono. Ok, e attaccare quando ci importa.
Locked. Crap.
Ok, e attaccare la chitarra. Vediamo un po'. Inventario, chitarra.
Hey, Doc, let's get ready to blow this joint.
What was that? You! What are you doing?
Getting my friend out of here, you nutcase. Okay, that was a little less dramatic than I had expected. Whoa!
Grande.
Let's go, Your Honor.
What? I can't hear you!
You're welcome!
After him, you slackers!
Ok, Doc quindi l'abbiamo portato in salvo.
Attention citizens. This is an Omega-1 priority alert. Potentially disruptive nonconformists are loose in the courthouse. Please return to your homes until the situation has been resolved. Have a nice day.
Ok, ora cosa facciamo? Che ti stava facendo Edna? Beh, che ti stava facendo
What the heck
Edna?
was Edna doing to you back there?
Più o meno lo
She was
sappiamo.
trying to rebuild my personality from the ground up, erasing the parts she didn't like.
Harsh. Hey, it's my mom. Hey,
Don't talk to her. She could give us away.
Perché hai sposato Edna?
no offense, Your Honor, but why'd you marry Edna anyway? She's kind of crazy.
Yes, now. But back when we were first dating, her madness was tempered by an ironclad sense of right and wrong. At least, that's how it seemed to me at the time.
Shouldn't we go help?
Once we go back and change history, none of this will ever happen.
I guess.
Ora cosa facciamo?
What do we do now?
Now we wait for the guards to clear out so we can make a break for your time machine.
All right, Dad.
Ad ogni modo, dov'è la
Where
DeLorean?
is the DeLorean anyway?
I had the wreck towed to my secret lab near Clayton Ravine.
Clayton Ravine, as in Clara Clayton?
Why? Is that significant?
Well, Clara's kind of supposed to be your wife, so yeah.
Fascinating.
Mom, Dad, no!
They'll be fine. Once we repair the time stream, none of this will ever have happened.
I guess you're right.
Looks like the coast is clear.
Great, let's go fix the DeLorean.
I'm afraid I'll have to do that without you, Martin.
What? Why?
Well, from what little I understand of time travel, if you help me rebuild the time machine, your presence in the repair efforts could cause some sort of temporal paradox after we return to 1931.
So what am I supposed to do? Just hang out here in Bizarro Hill Valley until you fix the time machine?
Exactly. But don't worry, if things work out according to plan, you won't even notice I'm gone.
You know, for a second there, you sounded almost as confusing as the real Doc.
See? We're making progress already. See you soon, Martin.
Good luck, Your Honor.
Oh, and you might want to stay off the streets for a few seconds.
Stay off the street. Citizen Brown? Emmett?
Ok, attendi che ci sembra e ripari la DeLorean. Perfetto. Andiamo nelle liste cosa ci dice. Magari dovessi andare a cercarlo. Quindi usciamo dal bidoncino del rudo.
He's not coming back, you know.
La
What are you
strega è
talking
arrivata.
Emmett, without me to guide him, he's almost useless. Before I found him, he was a miserable failure who never finished anything. But with me to inspire him, look at what we've built!
Lo hai ispirato a fare cose cattive, capace di fare grandi cose senza di te, la vera moglie di Doc è molto più tosta di te. Lo hai ispirato a fare cose cattive.
Yeah, you've inspired him all right. Inspired him to turn Hill Valley into a bunch of uptight dorks.
I wouldn't expect a delinquent like you to understand.
è capace di fare grandi cose senza di
You
te.
think you've inspired Doc? I'll have you know that without you, Emmett Brown is destined to build a time-traveling DeLorean and a flying time train.
Preposterous. Emmett couldn't even build a dog feeder without me to guide him.
Yeah, well, he did that too.
La vera moglie di Doc è molto più
Not the only inspiration in Doc's life, you know. In my timeline, he married one of the sweetest women of the 19th century.
Sweetness. Yeah. Emmett needs discipline to stay focused. He's so easily distracted.
Okay, Your Honor. Starting to get a little concerned here.
Grande Doc, è arrivato.
It worked! Ha ha! 1 second I'm in the present, the next I'm 6 months in the past. Amazing!
6 months? It took you 6 months to repair the time machine?
6 months, my family fortune, and a sketchy deal with a gang of Libyan nationals. But it was all worth it for this moment. Ha ha!
Emmett, don't do this. You need help.
Oh, blow it out your exhaust port, dear. Now that I've escaped into the past, your pack of divorce lawyers can't... Martin, how long have you been waiting for me?
A couple of minutes, maybe?
That's curious. I set the repair time circuits to arrive only a couple of seconds after I left. Oh, well, I'm sure there's no need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration on the time circuits. Here.
What's
un
this?
attimo che... dunque, opzioni era... volevo mettere almeno una stacca di sonoro, ok, di musica.
Clothes for our trip. We can't have you traipsing around 1931 in that ridiculous outfit.
Wait, our trip?
You didn't think I was going to let you erase the worst mistake of my life without my help, did you?
Fine, leave.
Ciao Befana.
I'll ruin you, Emmett! I run this town.
Time circuit set for August 26, 1931. You ready to go, Your Honor?
Call me, Doc.
Vai Doc, a bomba.
This is where I last saw him. You, teenage you. You were headed this way, arm in arm with Edna.
Luckily, my erstwhile wife was never the type to kiss on a first date. If we work fast and stay focused, we can see to it that our relationship never moves beyond the hand-holding stage. Well, will you look at that? The old town theater.
Fico, che cosa? Fico.
Very cool.
I haven't thought about this place in years. The missus made me tear it down back in '71. Said the movies were corrupting the younger generation. It was all nonsense, of course. I spent countless evenings here in my youth, and it never turned me into a hoodlum. Say, remember Public Enemy? Why, you dirty rat, no good yellow-bellied stool? Never did manage to see Frankenstein, though.
Allora, ma devi farlo ora, è per questo che siamo qui, questo è il problema. Ma devi farlo ora.
You're going to. That's what we're here for, remember?
Right, of course. The film that was supposed to set off a chain reaction in my imagination, inspiring with a notion that would launch my scientific career.
You've still got no memory of what that notion was?
Ecco, occhio, non farti prendere pure sotto.
How could I? It happened in the brain of a different Emmett Brown. An Emmett Brown now erased by the shifting sands of time. Luckily for us, I do know something about my own brain, having lived in it for the past 70+ years. Once we get my younger self re-inspired by that movie, nothing will distract him from his proper Great Scott, will you look at that?
The town square?
It's just like I remember it, only dirtier. Oh, the old courthouse.
Come on now, Doc, you need to go inside and check it out. First rule of time travel, Doc, never allow your other self to catch sight of you. It could cause reality to collapse or something.
You mean?
Right behind you. Don't peek. Go on. I'll let you know when you're gone. And don't forget, you're Carl Sagan.
The billions and billions guy?
The suspected arsonist.
Huh?
Just go with it.
Convinci Emmett a andare a vedere Frankenstein. Ok. Amici, io direi che il secondo episodio di Ritorno al futuro termina qui. Spero che la nostra avventura vi stia piacendo e in tal caso lasciate un bel like, commentate e condividete sui vostri social network. Se non siete ancora iscritti, iscrivetevi. Vi ringrazio per avermi seguito, ci vediamo con il prossimo gameplay. Un saluto a tutti da GraceGamer78.